Go on then, Haavard. Welsh word.
Welsh word of the day. I mean, I watched a video. I'm not sure. Oh, he started already. I mean, where did he start? The only thing you hear is the go at the end, but all the in the beginning, no idea. But I mean, I was surprised that there is actually a mix of consonants and vowels there. So at least the phenomenon is not strange to them. It's just the arrangement of it.
But I mean,
But
it's
how drunk was?
There
How
are
drunk was
13
what?
consonants in a row on it, though.
Yeah.
Should we ring Thomas up live on the half pint and see if he can pronounce it?
Yeah. We need your help.
But
please.
the weird thing, I mean, it's when you look at the translation, is, I mean, it's not just a couple of words. It's how many words?
It's a sentence, isn't it?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
Paragraph.
21, 22, 23, 24 words in that. I mean, it's not just the house on the hill. It's like it's a novel.
But I mean, I see the sign and it says, and I'm gonna just butcher this, of course. It says Kresnovai / welcome to, and then of course but now I realize that's not the longest name. It's the same. I mean, it starts the same up until they say yeah. There is probably a place called the exact same thing up until letter 15 and the rest. So I'm not sure what's going on there. And beneath it says and then of course under that it says the village with the long name. The question is, did they have a long name and that became what they're famous for? And it's a bit anticlimactic that that's the thing you're known for. Or did they put down the committee and like, we need to be known for something? And then a drunk artist at the back like, the longest name. Yep, we'll go for that. And then what is that going to be? And then you have I just picture the Irish guy from The Simpsons sitting drunk back at the city hall, like just waking up, like, and then there you have it.
It would be followed with a belch, wouldn't it, at the end if it was Barney?
Yeah.
But does the Welsh work the same as the Scandinavian languages, that you can just tack on as many words as you like and build a really long one? Because if we have words that stick together, we can glue them together for as long as word as we like.
Okay.
Compared to English that just keeps every word separate for a long.
You make us sound so boring.
You are.
All right, I'm Googling. Is Welsh similar to Scandinavian? No.
I don't really think that was what I asked, but sure, yeah.
I mean,
Moving on.
The first answer you get is like, nope. Welsh and Scandinavian languages are not closely related.
Scandinavian notoriously hard to learn. I mean, obviously not for you guys.
That depends on what you start with, I think.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it took me about a year, and then, I mean, I have learned progressively since then. But yeah, I mean, getting the basics it's not that hard.
So now we've been a language podcast as well. What's next?
I've got nothing.
Me neither. So, from the city with the longest name, it's the half pint with the shortest duration. Good night, everybody.
It's not that bad.
I mean, 7 minutes, that would be cool.
I think that's a bit small. Because, did you see Fixit Fingers video about the Chapo challenge?
I did.
I
What was
did.
that? Spend 30 days thinking about it, 30 days planning, and 30 days executing.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good.
Sounded like Haavard's latest project.
I was gonna say if you put 30 days procrastination before all those, then we're talking.
I think you qualify to enter now, actually.
Yeah. But I mean, it's so. I mean, I haven't seen the video. I just saw the explanation of it and like, yeah, have you been struggling? Yes. This is your opportunity. No, I'm not gonna kickstart anything, and this is not it. Yeah.
I just have to commend James on his video skills, making a 13-minute video entertaining, and all he did was cut a couple of sides off an old piece of wood.
Yeah.
It's that skill, that is. Well done, James.
I felt kind of called out because it was that if you had that special piece of wood that you've been thinking about doing something with, I thought of that bog oak challenge that I set last year. And, we're gonna running out of time, so November. That sounds like a good idea for that.
Still feeling
Maybe
that's
that's
over here in England.
As you should.
I'm gonna take the intro to my wheelbarrow video, and then you know what else you can do with wheelbarrows? Bonfires, and then I'm just gonna throw the bogwood in and put a lot of paraffin on it, and I'm just gonna fade out the video. I'm standing there like a bum, eating my hands. Ah, Swedish bogwood.
Entertaining, but not very nice or respectful to the wood, I don't think.
Or the one who sent it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what to be expected.
So have you got any ideas for your bogwood yet?
Not any good ones.
You're running out of time. You might have to just go with the mundane one.
Yeah, I had an idea, then I thought, no, that's not a good idea. And then I had another one, and no, that's not good either. So, yeah. They just have to start, I think.
Yeah.
But with what?
Such a dark wood, it'd make it just a really interesting silhouette if you're any good at carving.
Yeah,
if
you're any good at carving. That's
like me. Maybe it's time to get good at carving. You could cast something in pewter and then handle it with the bogwood. I don't know.
I mean, it's better to learn that than to get into Play-Doh. I mean, that's the rage in our house. And then I saw Bobby Duke's latest video. I'm like, yep, not even gonna, just let me toss this out and get rid of it, so I don't have to think that I can try anything like that.
Now that was an absolutely fantastic video, as all his videos are, and it was brilliant sculpture. But that dragon definitely had a cat head on it.
It was a cat dragon, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was the point. I mean,
should have been more dragon.
We're just stating the obvious. But I mean, thinking about it, it makes sense though with a cat dragon. At least what I've read about dragons, they like to just lie there. They're very hostile. They bite. They hate. Yeah, it's basically a cat.
I definitely can see a cat lying on a pile of gold, hoarding it. Yeah. Cat dragons. That's a thing. Yeah.
My cat's not hostile to me. Your cat's hostile to you. I think it's just how you treat
it. My cat is hostile to the world. I mean, if there was a supervillain in the animal kingdom, she surely would be it.
She was friendly towards me.
Weird. It's like, I mean, she bit one of the kids, and it's like, is this the excuse I need to just make her go to the farm upstate? But then, of course, the next day, like the kids seem to have forgotten it, and then I don't want to explain that the cat has gone away, so she's still alive and kicking. And I also remember now that she got the deworming pill 3 weeks ago, and now you have to give the second cure because some eggs can still be in the cycle where they can still grow again. So you have to give them like 2 pills with 3 to 4 weeks. I say 3 to 4 weeks. I mean, on the package it says 3 weeks, but I forgot, and we're now almost 5 weeks. So, but I'm guessing that's fine. I just gave her all of the pill instead of the half pill that I was going to give. So, yeah, doesn't seem to mind though. So I guess it's okay.
Probably. So we're getting close to the 2-year celebration.
We are. Are we going to celebrate it in any way?
Cake?
I mean, that is the podcast standard.
Well, I mean, it is kind of sad that, I mean, if you're into cake, it's not, but that the 2-year mark also doesn't line up with like a round number of episodes. But of course,
Do you want to
52
celebrate
weeks.
at another time?
At
Or
300.
episode 1, 2, 3? Is that?
Yeah. Maybe we should just switch and do. We only do odd numbers. So when people like, are there episodes missing here? No, they're just doing odd numbers because they are oddballs.
That we could have done from the get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna get a bigger number even quicker. I like
One of the audio theatre podcasts I've been listening to, every other episode was a commentary on the previous episode. So we could do that if you wanted.
We already have the half pints. Isn't that enough of weirdness?
But it would be cool because, of course, you have one episode, and then the next episode is commenting on that, and then the next episode after that is commenting on the commenting video on the first one, and it's basically like copying VHS cassettes. How far do you get out before it's totally useless?
I hope they're getting shorter and shorter, but it doesn't have to be.
No.
Yeah, I'm really happy with our little half episodes. I haven't seen another podcast do that. So
No, we are proper trailblazers. I mean,
it's just an after show, really, isn't it? That we release a couple of days later. There's nothing trailblazing about any of it, is there?
I mean, it's not an after show because it's. Is it really after when it's just a continuum of the original recording and it's not recorded 2 days later? I mean, the only thing that separates us is that, we'll cut it here and put in some music and ta-da, 2 episodes.
And we don't hide it behind a paywall either.
Yeah, that's true. We
need to make some changes.
Yeah. Oh, we're the philanthropic podcast. We believe in free speech and right up until someone is willing to pay for it. Yeah, free software. We're into free speech and piracy. That's what.
Piracy is a hard word. We're not breaking any laws that I know
of.
No,
we're just making burner accounts faster.
We might be dancing around in a gray zone, but still, I don't. A lot of podcasts talk about their overhead costs and that sort of thing, and I don't really know what they're talking about. Actually,
no. I would imagine the FBI is keeping an eye on you at the moment, though, KJ, with all those accounts.
They're free to do whatever they like. I'm pretty sure they don't have jurisdiction here, so.
Is there a Swedish equivalent
to the FBI?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. because we don't need that because we're just one country. I mean, you have the secret police, you call them that, but that's more like
That's
this.
a bit
How
German.
can that how can it be the secret police? Everybody knows it exists. I mean,
But that's more like CIA than FBI, I would say.
yeah, it's the same in Norway. The it's not the secret police, but yeah, you have the police safety security division or whatnot, but then you also have the military branch, which is the intelligence agency, and the lines between those. I mean, how blurry they are in reality as to on paper, I don't know, but it's fun to read their hiring ads and whatnot, because they can't really tell you what they are hiring people to do, but sometimes they want to have rather net thrown to catch as many people as possible to something, but they can't really say what. So we want you to apply. Then if you are worthy, we'll tell you what we want you to do, maybe. So yeah, I'm never going to be called for an interview. I'm just going to take one look at the resume and the picture. Nope. Of course, that is someone in the intelligence agency would say, isn't it? So you would never know. But by saying that, I would probably not be. But then again, that's someone who's in there would say, isn't it? So it's a catch-22.
I mean, I think this is a question for our listeners. Which one of us three would you think most likely to be on the security service?
Oh, I saw what to...
And who is a double agent and who is just a red herring?
And just, we also want to know why. I mean, we just don't want a name, but why? Hit us up. That's going to be awesome. Then we're going to talk about it in the next episode. The spy episode. The secret episode.
Well, I think I'm the unlikeliest one to be in the intelligence branch, but then that's probably what makes me the perfect candidate.
Yeah, it's all an act.
Yeah.
I mean, walking around in rich people's gardens, spying on them all day long.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why there was a lot of like Cyrillic languages on and license plates on the cars and some of the mansions you pointed. Yeah, I work there. But then again, I mean, I wouldn't say the most unlikely. I mean, given the tools and your van, I would like you would be the specialist to send in to clean up the mess that others have left. Like, we had a situation, some rookies fucked up. We need to dispose of some bodies, and yeah. By the way, can you bury a dog as well? The boss's current terrier, he passed away last night. So. I'm on it. And then the client comes the summer after. I don't know what you did to my something flowers, but they seem to be thriving a lot. What fertilizer do you use? All biological.
Fish, blood and bone.
Yeah.
Changing the subject a little bit, we've had an update. How is the car? What's the car situation at the moment? Are you any closer to getting your car fixed and working? Because I mean, I had a problem with my van last week. I rang the garage on Monday, booked it in for Friday. They identified the problem. They ordered the parts. They fixed it. I had it back for Friday tea time. So what's going on over there in Norway?
I don't know if you know that, but tea time in Scandinavia, we ran with it. No, the car is still outside, waiting for the parts. Called the garage on Monday, and they said that the parts are now in the country, but on the different side of Oslo at the central warehouse there. So they were going there to pick them up together with a lot of other parts, which was on Monday. So hopefully they will be calling today, or well, obviously not today, but maybe tomorrow to let me know when they have a slot available. So that's where I'm at. That's also why I'm in bicycling to work now, today and again tomorrow. And tomorrow is going to be pissing rain, so yay! So looking forward to getting the car back. Not looking forward to paying the bill on that. It is. I did some easy head calculations, and I think I passed £7,000 when I pay that last installment, and that is basically very close to what they're selling that car for used. So there is no value left in it. So the next big thing, it's going to be like, nope, I'm not fixing you. You're going to bury you somewhere as an art installation.
So what's the problem there in Norway? Is there just not enough room to store car parts in that country? Or is it just your particular car?
It is. I bought a car that nobody else bought, which means that they don't have parts for it in Norway. And this brand of Jeep, the Americans also said that making cars is not our forte and that it's expensive. So we're going to team up with another car company to keep the costs down. And who do you think they choose? The Italians. I mean, Italians and automaking is, yes, they know design, but that's about it. Electronics, engines, reliability. It's not something it doesn't scream Italian. Neither does efficiency. So,
How dare you? My van's Italian.
Yeah.
Point proven.
Yeah. You can imagine it on the back roads in Italy, can't you, in rural Italy?
Yes, I can. With you in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the parts that are not off the shelf needs to come from Italy, and the postal service in Italy is even worse than the Swedish, and they don't really care if it gets sent or not or on time. And I don't know if that's foreshadowing, but I talked to someone at the purchase division at our work, and yeah, when it comes to Italy, if we need to get any parts from there, we add a long lead time on deliveries in the projects, and we have an Italian guy that we use to call because we don't know what he says, but he's very talkative and talk loudly and waving his arms around, and then magically the parts come quicker. So it helps speaking the language because Italy is like, all right, this gasket needs to be in Norway. It can wait. So, I mean, when me and my mother was in Rome last year, I sent postcards to the kids, and I've been home for 4 weeks before they arrived. So that's the state of that country.
Was Rome last year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Almost a year.
Crikey.
We were in our infancy then, podcast wise. I mean, we just like season 5.
What are we in now? Our adolescents or?
Yeah, young
I
adolescents.
don't think we'll ever mature. So
what's between? Is there something called advanced toddler before young adolescence, pre-puberty?
that's just a child.
Some of the subjects we've talked about were definitely in puberty, I think.
Yeah. I was gonna say I wish my mind was as well, but thinking back on puberty, then again, no.
No. Do not want to relive that.
But then again, I wouldn't mind my joints not creaking as much. But I mean, you can't have it all.
Yeah, but if I would want something, I would want to be 25 again, not 15. So that would be awful.
I think early 30s is your prime, actually. I think that's when you've got your Superman strength, and that's the favourite time. Didn't feel tired all the time.
Yeah.
Oh God! Now we're just old men. This is
Just cut this out. Cut this out.
Yeah, let's end this before we get too bad.
Yeah, it was a birthday party today, and we realized although we are progressing in age, I've never felt better physically now since when I was 15. I'm stronger than ever. My back is better. Yeah, I could.
Your lying is better.
I wish, but yeah. I think it's time to end it. I mean, not the podcast.
Not permanently, just this episode.
Yeah,
to be clear, put the gun down.
See you then.
See you then.
Bye.
Next week. Same place, same time. Or not same time, because we have progressed a week, so.
Yeah. And a couple of minutes of the episode as well. And we'll be there if you be there.
Yeah, we'll be there for you if you need us. If you want us. Yeah.
If you want us or not, we'll be there.
Yeah.
Closer than you think.
Okay, now it's just getting weird. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Stop the recording, please. This is
getting weird. We've been weird all the time.
You can elevate the levels of weirdness.
That's sort of
we
my
should make a
specialty.
chart. It's gonna be, what's it called when you have, is it a 3-star, is it staffs you call it in the graph when you have different groupings? So we should have one each, and then on the y-axis we should have the different kinds of weird. And then of course Glenn's gonna score high on nuts and bolts. Pre-puberty topics, yeah.
I'd quite like a weird scale mounted on a vernier caliper so you can properly measure it.
You're gonna go to your wife. I'm feeling weird tonight.
You're not that weird.
We've definitely gone past the micrometer stage of weirdness.
Perfectly normal, actually.
I wish you were weirder. I was going to say.